All right, coming up next, it is a lightweight showdown between Michael Maverick Chiesa and Kevin Lee. So as this young fighter makes the walk, you got to think he's thinking strategically about how to get this fight to the ground to set up his guard passing abilities. Great technique, plus athlete as well, and really a guy who cuts the guard with the best of them to set up a dominant position on the ground. I think a lot of opponents are sort of freaked out by just how quickly this guy transitions between positions on the ground. No doubt his opponent has prepared. Sometimes you just can't simulate an athlete like this in training.
This guy has some of the best defense I've ever seen inside the octagon, and they say that defense is the best offense.
So as this confident young fighter makes his walk to the octagon, you can be sure his inner monologue is, how do I get this opponent to the mat? Because once I get him down, I know I can keep him there, potentially for the duration of the round, if not the fight. This guy's top game is scary good, and it's not just about getting you down, keeping you there, using the body weight effectively so that you can't get up or use a hip escape. This guy will sap your willpower with the best of them, and more often than not, guys just have to give up and wait for the round to end.
This guy is one of the toughest guys I have ever seen inside the octagon. His ability to absorb punishment and then come back from it is just absolutely incredible to watch.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. More than 5 years apart, with some differences in height and a similar reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Kevin the Motown Phenom Lee. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Spokane Valley, Washington, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Michael Maverick Chiesa. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Steve Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Well, the UFC live events keep on coming. We are underway from the world-famous Saitama Super Arena in Tokyo, Japan. Chiesa, an outstanding high school wrestler, saw his first UFC fight when he was in 7th grade. Immediately thereafter started training. Lee gets hit by that kick to the body.
Great takedown defense right there. Very nicely done.
All right, so here we go with round 1. The jiu-jitsu practitioner and submission specialist will probably go for the early takedown attempt here. You know he wants this fight on the ground. He doesn't want to hang out on the feet, standing on a napkin in the center of the octagon. He's got to try to take this fight down and set up one of his vaunted submissions. Over underhooks here. Chiesa gets double underhooks here in the clinch. Normally now he'll try to change levels and go for a takedown.
In half guard. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position.
He's looking for the inverted triangle from side control. Traps the arm, throws his leg over the top. Wants to secure that ankle underneath his knee. He's got it.
Getting tighter.
Oh, he's out. Gets on top.
Elbow to the head there by Lee.
Oh, he connected with that right hand.
The ground strikes starting to pile up.
Big left hand. And back to the mount. Good punch. He's got his back here. And mount again. Full mount. He hip escapes from the full mount. Oh, reversal. He's going to transition to the armbar here. He wants to rotate his body sideways. Wants to get that leg across his opponent's face. Can't hold it.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Well, you don't want to spend too much time fighting off of your back, Joe, but pretty good work here from the bottom by Michael Chiesa. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here.
Nasty ground and pound elbows.
Second round, straight ahead.
Lost that round. Your wrestling didn't look that sharp. We need to slow it down a little bit. You're forcing things. Shake it out. Use your jab. Get light on your feet.
And that's what started everything off, that beautiful jab. And here's another punch that sneaks through. And here's another perfectly placed punch.
Brittany Palmer in the building as usual. Round 2 is underway. Lead hook is good by Lee. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Nice counter right. Goes for a single. Oh!
Total strikes. Well, he got cracked to the head there, Joe. He's going to have to change things up here with his footwork, with his tempo. He continues to be vulnerable to that strike coming back. Got to get his head off the center line.
That one hurt. Just tagged him with the right hand there.
Nice punch there by Chiesa, though.
Oh, he's hurt! Oh, he's getting hit. Big shots! Hard straight punch. He hurt him with that hook.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Beautiful body shot there, too. Establishes full mount here. Armbar, armbar. He's got his arm trapped in between his legs. He's got that armbar locked up. He's got his arm fully locked out, putting tremendous pressure on that elbow.
And this might just be a matter of time.
He got it, he got it. Nicely done. He was forced to tap. He got locked into that submission, and there was nowhere to go.
Yeah, Joe, we know you can appreciate that high-level jiu-jitsu there, executes the submission there, and a nice job, too, in transition to make sure that he was patient enough to set it up effectively, and the end of the fight came shortly thereafter. High-level stuff.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest. at 2 minutes, 47 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Michael Maverick Chiesa!
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and how good was that? I mean, you talk about maximizing a UFC showcase, and that's a great example of doing just that. You see him sharing a moment here with his coaches, his training partners, and you can be sure that with the hard work done and the hay in the barn, that these guys are going to be celebrating deep into the night after a submission win like this.